Kevin and Diesel heading to Arizona. We've been driving for a couple hours now. I was able to get some footage of the rear view and the turning signals on the dash cam, so I'll post that up in a little bit. A couple of things before we had to head out to our trip. We've only had the rig for about 2 weeks now, so before we had to head out, we did have to get a sleeve for the hitch, because the hitch that we're currently using is from our truck, and we haven't bought a hitch for this rig yet because we do plan on getting a different system, so more to come on that. Another thing we had to do was, we probably will be heading into Arizona by the time the sun sets. We changed out the OEM lights because it was that orange dim looking light, so we changed it out to LED lights just so that we can get better visibility when it gets dark. We just didn't want to be driving and just the visibility wasn't going to be great, so we'll show you the difference on that as well. So far the ride's very rough. Diesel's having a hard time. On here. Diesel's having a hard time. She's not looking too well, as you can see.
It's okay. So
I rode back there with her for a little bit, and yeah, it's pretty rough back there. You can have passengers back there, but they're not gonna have a nice ride. So just a full disclosure there, that if you do plan on having anybody ride with you, they're not gonna have. I'm sensitive to motion sickness, so if they're not, then they'll be fine, but it was pretty rough. So we'll see you guys in about a few hours. We're actually gonna fill up. We haven't filled up since we've gotten this rig. We got her from Arizona, went to California, still had fuel in the tank, and we packed up and left. So we're actually going to be filling up. We should be in Arizona, Ehrenberg, so we're gonna fill up there. Looks like we still have, how many miles we have left, babe?
For 10. Oh, remaining
fuel.
73 till empty.
Oh, yeah, so we haven't pumped since we picked this thing up. So we're heading to our next stop in like 10 miles. So we'll be taking a pit stop shortly. See you guys in a bit.
Of a mile, enter the roundabout and take the north exit onto Juneau Avenue. Get your destination on the right.
Bidding farewell to 2020. It's the Music Row Happy Hour. Music Row Happy Hour. New Year's Eve special.
Morning, guys. We are here in Arizona. It's pretty cold. Getting ready to walk Diesel out. We're here actually Moochdocking. So if you don't know what Moochdocking is, it's what it sounds like. We're docking at our friend's house and we're mooching off their utilities. So we're gonna head out, give Diesel a walk, and I'll show you how we're hooked up. Alright, here we are, guys. Got the cones out, our slide out. Here we are, hooked up to our buddies, water and electric. Yep, and there it is. Moochdocking, guys.
We actually normally never do this. I think this is our first time because we usually boondock, but this is the second week we've had the rig. So we're just here trying to get out. So happy New Year's, guys. This is just gonna sunbathe a little bit because it's cold, isn't it? Okay guys, I'm not a pro or anything at towing, but just make sure you guys are aware of your GVWR and GCWR ratings for your towing. One of the things I mentioned was the reason why we got this setup was the importance of towing so that we're not over capacity or anything like that. So I'll pull up the specs for you guys to see what the ratings on this specific rig is. Let's see, the GVWR gross vehicle weight rating for our Magnitude is 19,500 pounds. The gross combined weight rating, the GCWR, is 40,000 pounds. And of course our hitch rating is 10,000 pounds. So we definitely have enough to tow the things that we want to tow. So always make sure you guys are within your specs, of course, because you don't want to be in an accident, and if some reason if you guys weren't in that rating, who knows, just cover your own CYA, cover your ASS. And also be aware of your combined weight of our occupants and cargo, or just whatever you guys are planning to tow. So here's ours. It's 1,516 pounds. That's the combination of all the occupants and the cargo that we would be hauling with us. ratcheting required. For the front, we still have to ratchet the back. This is just so we know where the Can-Am sits at all times. So we positioned it to where we know where the Can-Am will sit. Alright, that's it. Wrapping it up.
Trip this weekend. We're headed back home to California. We Kevin lit a little bit of air out of the tires, so the ride is a lot smoother. Diesel's more comfortable. She's moved up here to sit up here for now, but she feels a lot better than the ride coming here. The towing's good, driving's good. It looks like this weekend went really well. We were able to take the side-by-side out. Definitely a lot of fun. Good company. Just an overall great weekend. Hope you guys were able to take any of the advice that we had for whatever this rig had to offer. I'll put the towing specs and the ratings for the car up in the links for you guys to get an idea of what the capacity is for this rig. So a couple things we do have coming up. We're still working on the hitch system. More to come on that. We also plan on getting this ceramic coated. So stay tuned for that as well. So lots more to come, guys. See you guys next week.